moment here as we move between sections of the presentation. Let's continue forward to the next topic. A brief transitional here as we move between sections of the presentation. Let's continue forward to the next topic, which will explain in more depth. A brief moment as we move between sections of the presentation. Let's continue forward to the next, which will explore a brief transition here as we move between sections of the presentation. Let's continue forward to the next topic, which will explore in more depth.
Hey everyone, let's jump right into this explainer, breaking down the absolutes for the 2026 classroom. If you're an educator, you already know that keeping up with technology can feel like a full-time job of your actual full-time job. That's exactly why we put this together. We're taking all the noise of the tech world and filter clean, simple, ultimate study guide of just for teachers. So original top 20 tools is, well, a lot to process. Fantastic list, but staring at 20 functions all at once is actually actionable. We're going to organize it into a streamlined, easy-to-read guide so you can actually mentally file these away and use them in your day-to-day teaching. To make this super easy to digest, we've grouped these tools into 5 functional categories for your binder: lesson planning and creation, interactive media and design, quizzes and live assignments, reading and writing support, and finally, direct AI student coaching. All right, starting off with Section 1, lesson planning and creation, or as I like to call it, your AI prep time. First up on our notes, we have this concept of teacher automation, and Magic School AI really stands out here as the ultimate tool for the job. You know, the goal isn't to replace you, the teacher, not at all. It's literally just about automating the heavy lifting of those endless administrative tasks so you're freed up to actually focus on your students. It's about finally getting your weekends back. For the rest of your prep work, think of these next 4 tools as your own personal administrative team. ChatGPT acts as your brilliant brainstorming partner for broad lesson assistance. Then TeachMate AI steps in to simplify those annoying multi-step chores. And for the actual meat of your curriculum, LessonPlans.ai generates your course structure, while Almanac.ai builds out all the tangible resources and worksheets you need to support that plan. Boom, prep done. Flipping the page to Section 2, Interactive Media and Design. This is all about making those lessons pop. You'll definitely want to jot these down. To build out the actual flow of your modules, CuriPod is incredible for designing interactive lessons, while iSpring handles heavier, comprehensive course creation. When you need those materials to look absolutely gorgeous, Canva AI steps in for high-quality design creation, and Slides AI handles fast presentation generation so you're never just staring at a blank screen. Oh, and we absolutely had to include Otter.ai for audio transcription. It's a total lifesaver for making sure your spoken lectures are perfectly documented and accessible. Moving right along to Section 3, Quizzes and Live Assignments. Let's talk about checking for understanding. This little table perfectly illustrates how you can make assessments fun, immediate, and totally tailored to your classroom's vibe. You've got 3 distinct ways to check in on your students. Grab Edpuzzle for video quizzes to ensure active media engagement. Use Formative for real-time live assignments to get instant data on where the class stands. And then there's Quizzes, which is exactly what you need when you want to gamify things and really bring up the energy in the room. Let's turn to Section 4, Reading and Writing Support. These are your essential literacy tools. After reading, your 2 go-to tools actually serve very different purposes. DifIt is specifically designed for reading simplification. This is an absolute game changer for differentiating instruction. You can literally take one complex text and make it accessible for varying reading levels in seconds. On the flip side, Read Theory AI provides dedicated adaptive reading practice, so students can actively hone those skills. For the writing side of literacy, it's super helpful to keep these 2 distinct in your mind, just like we've mapped out here. Grammarly EDU is your tool for active writing feedback. It's coaching students on how to write better structurally as they go. But whereas Grammarly coaches the writing process, Scribbr serves as dedicated proofreading support for polishing up that final draft.
And finally, we reach section 5, direct AI student coaching. This is that futuristic one-on-one support.
It's really important to distinguish between these heavy hitters. Basically, you're going to want to use Conmigo when a student needs focused, subject-specific AI tutoring. Think math equations or science concepts where they are just totally stuck on a specific problem. But on the flip side, School AI is designated for broader student coaching, helping guide the student holistically through their whole educational journey. To round out your coaching toolkit, we've drawn a big star next to Elsa Speak. It acts as a dedicated speaking trainer for your students. It offers real-time verbal feedback, which is absolutely massive for giving language learners a totally safe, anxiety-free space to practice. So after mapping all 20 of these powerful tools out into our study guide, you can really see just how much of the traditional teaching workload is being streamlined. But it does leave us with one massive, kind of provocative question. If AI handles the lesson planning, the resource creation, the quizzes, and even the one-on-one tutoring, what is the ultimate role of the human teacher in 2026? Perhaps it just means way less time managing tasks and way more time actually inspiring human beings. Think about that as you close out your planning. Thanks so much for joining this explainer, and we will see you next time.